lot of books on my coffee table, and some of them are jokey, some of them are serious. And I was looking at one the other day, which was very jokey, and it was entitled, "You Know You Are Getting Past Your Best When." Well, it wasn't very cheering, but still, I thought I'll have a look. So it was got a lot of pictures in it and stories, and they were all funny. And the one I liked the best was this husband and his wife getting ready to go to their 60th wedding anniversary party, which was getting into gear downstairs. They were up in their bedroom, and his wife was looking in the mirror, and she got increasingly depressed. She said, "Oh, I look dreadful, I look dreadful. I'm unrecognisable. No one will know that I was the bride I was. I look really past it. My hair's awful, and my face is furrowed, and my figure's dropping, and the magic knickers aren't working, and my legs are full of varicose veins. I feel absolutely, completely upset." And her husband was rather concerned, could see she was really getting downhearted. So he looked and he said, "Oh, well, I don't know, darling. It's not so bad as that. Take a cheery view. Your eyesight's still excellent." Well, I can imagine that the expression on her face after he'd said that was none too cheerful again. But I couldn't help but think that that really was very much like we are at our 60th time. Attend 60 years old. And is she is Attend recognisable for the start so long ago? No, probably nothing like. Although it will have some exactly the same bits left in it. We've made a long journey from the past. Now we're present. How's it different? And we look into the future. And how will that be different? I'm sure that it'll have the best of everything in it. So I wanted to use this framework for what I might say today and reflect really on our own personal experience of 60 years. I found that 60 years was certainly a time of complete reinvention for me. And I have reinvented myself 2 or 3 times now, I come to think of it. But the time that I reinvented myself when I was 60 is the best, because that was the one that led me to doing more work with the Hospital Friends in York, and that led me into doing more work nationally, and here I am in the middle of really the happiest time that I could have. I love it, and I would never ever have done that if I hadn't reinvented myself when I was 60. Now I'm faced with 80 coming up, and I'm just deciding what shall I do to reinvent myself for the next 60 years. Well, let's dwell on that too much. I think that the fact that Attend is here at all after 60 years is not to be underestimated. Come through many, many changes, needs, everything different. And I think the fact that Attend in its various names and its projects and all the many, many things that it has done in those 60 years, we should be really proud of. There's much I could really comment upon in the year that's just gone by. Perhaps I could tell you about the flame journey that started way up in the north of Scotland and came down visiting every part of the country with parties on the way. It was really good, actually. I loved it. Went to lots of the parties too. I didn't just have to stop with the one, because I kept on going to them all over the place, and it was wonderful. I think probably what I'd best like to home in on is the Diamond Awards. Really would like to highlight that. That was a part of the history, we could say, of the End, which I think will never be forgotten. And some of the events that were in it would certainly never be forgotten by the volunteers who were able to join us. For instance, at the marvellous party hosted by the Duke of York, when 250 of our local members were able to come and join together at a fantastic evening. Or I could tell you about the other ones where there were almost 1,000 members in local parties, and many, many different ways, all of them very important, and all ones that have given members a really fantastic memory which they never will forget. I'm continually reminded of these by various people who ring me up and say, "Oh, do you remember what a fantastic evening we had, how marvellous it was." We've got lots of letters of support and encouragement as a result, and the trustees and regional teams and staff really appreciate that. It's lovely to get the feedback from old friends. Some elements quite surprise me, really. The number of local members who've never heard of Attend. I mean, it seems strange after these years of chairman. I know that it's a name that usually provokes some kind of reaction, and I think this is just genuine ignorance. They do not hear of the name. They just haven't heard of us, because within their group it's just mentioned. And as an organisation, I think it's a challenge that we still need to meet. We've decided that we need to work harder at recognising our volunteers and letting them know how much we appreciate them. So we will be announcing awards, new awards, for later in the year, and we think that that's a great resolution for our next 60 years. The last 5 years have been ones where we have explored different projects to increase our understanding and create models for our members to learn from. This has been particularly linked to working with diverse elements of our communities. It's taken quite a lot of hard work and investment, and we hope that the interest shown so far will grow and that it will be valuable to our members in the groups. This year we've trialled direct delivery of projects from our offices here. In June 2009 we took over the work of the London Brain Injury Centre and began offering volunteering opportunities for those who have had a brain injury. This culminated in the ex-service users creating their own friends group, which has had a lively start and looks to be something that's going to be completely unusual and different. We look forward to seeing how that goes. It's really warmed our hearts to meet all the ABI people, and it's good to have them join us in the office a lot. They're always there, I like it. And it's good to see the staff working with them, and they are so happy to be with you. It's allowed us really to explore firsthand new approaches to volunteering. And we can pass this experience on to our members, which I think is really going to be very valuable. Another resolution for the next 60 years. So that we, as a national body, will continue to take risks which perhaps our member groups cannot take, and we can thereby improve the lives of those who face challenges in our local communities. We have done other things in this year. We've enhanced core insurance and offered members increased trustee indemnity and accident cover. And we also have additional benefits insurance enhancing money cover. Other services being offered include Attend's fortnightly e-newsletter, which has been redesigned, the Mental Health Learning Network and Supporting Carers Better Network have been relaunched with a monthly newsletter. These networks are also open to non-members. Attend and Reach have signed a memorandum of understanding whereby Attend will promote Reach's trustee finding services to member groups. The Knowledge Bank is a resource which we launched this year, which enhances the support which Attend gives member groups by offering a range of fact sheets on a wide variety of subjects, and by including links to relevant websites and newsletters. The information in the Knowledge Bank will develop over time and will be supported by local and specialist forums which will be set up to release the experience and knowledge of our member groups for the benefit of all groups. Our auditors, Wilkins Kennedy, can provide a number of services for our member groups in order to assist the trustees marketing the charity, as well as helping them meet their responsibilities. These include review of accounts for compliance and marketing, review of accounting systems, provision of a template for accounting format, and third-party scrutiny of financial statements. There will be a nominal charge to member groups, but this is dependent upon the level of income that a group may have. Attend Creative have been busy building new websites for both its members and paid clients. They have also recently launched a new service called Attend Site Seed that allows members to create a new website for their group in just 1 minute. The site is very simple to use, making it easy to write and edit text and add pictures without needing any special skills or software. The site has some very useful features, including the ability to accept online donations, so I hope they're going to come piling in, advertise volunteering opportunities and promote news and events. Attend Creative will also provide you with full training and support on how to use your system. They can explain it to me, and I'm not at all good with computers, but they give me the confidence to have a try, and I hope that you will be as brave as I and let them do so, because it really is easy. So to summarise, we definitely are not past it. It's true that, like the lady in the story, some things aren't the same, but in reality, with some experience under our belts, I dare to suggest that some things are actually better. At one level, I'm very proud of what we have achieved, and yet at another, I know that as we look forward, we are going to need all our resources and knowledge to meet tomorrow's challenges. I'm reminded of the words of my great hero, Winston Churchill: keep calm and carry on.